So, greetings, church. I hope you are doing well. Wabuke here. Greetings for me and my family. God has kept me and my family as well. And just in the office, and would love to catch up with you a little bit and just to be able to bring you up to speed on what has been happening in as far as evangelism is concerned. So, as all of you know, that this week, not just I think for the past 2 weeks or so, this should be the third week or the fourth week. So we've been out on the streets doing evangelism. I shared an image of what we were doing at Kikuyu campus and engaging students. And it's been a very good time. God moving us out of the comfort zone and sending us out so that we can share the gospel with the lost of the world. And so personally, there's a book I've been reading and I've been enjoying reading that book. It's called Conversational Evangelism. It's been written by David Geisler and Norman Geisler. So it's a very good book. Hope you can be able to read it as a church sometime in the future. One of the most interesting thoughts he shares in that book about doing evangelism is he says that the traditional methods of evangelism no longer work. And he says that there is a sense in which we need to change the way we talk to people. But I think we will talk about that more later in the days to come. What is striking, I think, when he begins the book in just after the introduction of chapter 1 there, he says that there is a reason as to why people don't go out to evangelize. And number one reason he says is the issue of immaturity. We are not mature enough in our faith. In other words, we have not captured the heart of God, or God has not fully captured our hearts, or the vision of God has not captured our hearts. And so we no longer see the need, or we don't see the need of going out to evangelize and sharing the gospel with our lost brothers and our lost sisters out there in the world. But the call is that me and you can grow into maturity, can mature. One of the things we say in discipleship is that you have to move from being a convert to move to a mature disciple who is worshiping, a disciple in whose life Jesus Christ is the center. You are enjoying fellowship, you are enjoying prayer, you're spending time in the Word, but that is not yet completed unless you go out and share the gospel with the lost out there. So if you don't go out and share the gospel with the lost, there's something wrong with your own maturity in the Lord Jesus Christ. And when I talk about maturity in the Lord Jesus Christ, I'm talking about how you think of God's work and how you think of God's heart. Has the Lord captured you? Is the mission of God part and parcel of your life as an individual? And do you see the need of going out to share the gospel with people? So if you're not challenged to go out and share the gospel of Jesus Christ with the lost, you probably need to examine your relationship with God and see how you are walking with God, and pray that the Lord will help you to have a heart for Him and have a heart for the lost of the world as well. So that is number one. But number two, he also says we don't understand how much we have been forgiven. And he gives an example of this young lady. You remember when Jesus Christ was in the house of the Pharisees, there was this young lady who came and poured an alabaster full of oil on the feet of Jesus and began wiping the feet of Jesus Christ with her hair and her tears as she cried. And Jesus says that because she's been forgiven much, then she will love much. So if you know of how much we have been forgiven, then you will love much, to the extent that you will be able to go out and share with the lost how much the Lord has forgiven you and how much God calls them as well to be part and parcel of the family of Jesus Christ. So I think that is also something that you need to consider, even as you think about evangelism. But also lastly says that we don't understand the urgency of the matter, the urgency of the task of going out to share the gospel with the lost of the world. So if we don't go out to do evangelism, it's because of three reasons. Number one, we are immature in our faith. Number two, we don't understand how much we've been forgiven. Number three, he says that we we don't understand the urgency of the task. Uh, the the task is urgent. In the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 14, Bible says that the gospel shall be preached to the ends of the world, and then the end shall actually come. So God has called me and you to participate in his mission. It is a privilege to participate in his mission. So God is already working and is calling me and you to join. And the task is urgent because every day people are going to eternity without the Lord Jesus Christ. And I think that should be a point of concern to you as a member of the Church of Christ and a CSC as well. But I think also the last, probably the fourth reason that I think the reason as to why we don't go out to share the gospel and evangelize is that we're probably not convinced so much about the truth of our faith, or we have some unanswered questions that we haven't yet answered. And we feel when we go out to share the gospel, how come, what will happen if someone comes and asks me a question and stands me and I'm not able to answer that question? So yeah, maybe we are not fully convinced about the truth of our faith. That's why we don't go to share the gospel with the lost. But God calls me and you to be able to do that, and to do that for his own glory and praise. So I want to challenge you this week, even as you consider going out to share the gospel, please go to your neighbor, begin conversations. Feel free to come on Sunday, share with us how your experiences have been. And begin by praying for the people you know who are lost, who have not seen the Lord Jesus Christ. Pray for your own maturity. Pray that you will mature. Pray that you will capture the vision of God. You capture the heart of God as you ought to capture the heart of God. So that is it for me today. May the Lord bless you. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Sunday, God willing. Remember to come early so that we can fellowship together and just come and share your experiences on how sharing the gospel has been for you. So the Lord bless you and the Lord keep you and the Lord cause his face to shine upon you. I hope to see you on Sunday, God willing. Thank you. Go out and share the gospel with the lost.